还是我再把一些东西调低啊。我之所以跟着变低也是这样。这游戏。哇，真水平面会变高。使用率都不会变高哎。全部开到最高怎么样？
Are you ready for a new operation?
Could use some action.
"它使用率都不会变高，是这样。到底？一定是这游戏没优化好。 使用率只用在60几%而已。算。
Now's your last chance. No more, right? Please.
All my years, it's a wonder seeing what changes and what doesn't.
Right, you're right.
No? Uh-huh. Yeah.
我放弃，放弃了。解主线好了，主线在哪？这里。凯利邦。呵呵，啊！被我的凯利邦死掉了，等30分钟。shit，我用谁？可以遣散特务。呵呵，把他辞退。
Stick around. Uh-huh. Prick. Uh-huh.
Down.
Job's not for me. Suspect reported in your area. Potentially armed and hostile. Got it. Watch for hostiles, people.
Hey. 到了。
Where did they go? Shit. Control, we're returning to HQ.
这
Over.
边可以进去。那我就走这里好了。
They all want to kill you. So this is where those Clan Kelly boys brought Angel. Not exactly postcard material, is it?
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him. Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
They all want to kill you. 他跑去了。
What's that? Now don't be stupid. Ah, come on.
我来捡个文件，在哪里？这里。
I've had it with this.
他要干嘛？他上去了。哈哈。
Quiet. There's something there.
面具在上面。哎。
They all want to kill you.
没有有钱了。
Hey, hey, you. Is this really how you?
1063没有。
Is that?
在那里。当然不是 ROG， 因为我机壳装不下 ROG， 我就懒得换机壳，懒得全部重装，还是水源豹啊，买一样水源豹，哎。 白没有啊，它是黑色的呢。
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
The next step's clear then.
嗨，我直接催眠你好了，就快。来，你打他。耶、你也没有。当初的机壳就有点小，只能装30公分，所以我就懒得换机壳。面具这里。 地下室，我要去地下室。硬碟架在 Power 的前面，所以嘞，好看超多哦。还好啊，反正我也没有要看那个。只是血源豹上面还是有。
The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do.
还是有一点
It
点
either leads to the cellar or
RGB，
your grisly death, or both, I suppose.
一点点。
Wonderful.
Ah. 机壳就电子化车，反正我看不到，放在桌子底下。 偷刺他。
All right then. Come on out. I'm not gonna cut you.
谁凶巴巴？
Get over here, will you? Well, get over here.
送你3070。
Thanks for the distraction.
你去，
Gave me the
你
second
不要
I needed to
买
take care of
PS5，
this.
你就可以买3070。
Are you hurt? That villain was close to gutting you like a fish.
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Wait, aren't you Caitlin Lau? Inspector Caitlin Lau? We found your videos. I must say, it's rather bold of you to go after Mary Kelly on your own.
It wasn't
一体
always on
随
my
人
own. Who the hell are... You're dead sick, aren't you? You
直
tracked
接
me
去
to
厕所
South
装一桶水，给他浇下去就好
No,
了。
not quite. I'm on the trail of a friend who
买什么一
disappeared
体
from
水
the
的？
EPC. It's hard to believe all the missing
你把
people
冰
have
块
ended
放到
up
里
here
面去，
and
给
in this
风扇
state.
吹就好
And
了。
I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ
你在你的
black
机壳里面
market.
放几块
I've
冰
been
块，
investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files.
还要加盐
Feel
巴
like。shit.
You could use a rest.
3
Here's what I'll
比
do.
1
I'll
Wow
get someone to bring you to a safe place.
直接冷
I'll
冻
stay here and
饥
find
渴
Angel. Find your files as well. What's on them?
CPU 直接
Everything I
冷
gathered
冻
on。Mary Kelly. Almost enough to take her down.
Then I suppose an alliance is in
有
order.
钱去
Because
嘛
when we're done here,
，3080
I dare
还剩
say
1万多
DedSec will want to have a look
看来
into
你才是
Mary
有钱
Kelly.
人。
All right, an operative is on
才
their
是
way
有
to
钱
escort
人。
Inspector Lau. So let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And thanks.
找出恩
There's
吉
no
尔
doubt
洛
about it.
佩
This
兹，
whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and
他会
burning
打
the
我吗？
leftovers.
所以他用砖头在钻呢、我靠！哎，你装歪！
Mary Kelly has a lot to answer for.
他刚才手滑他还是用锯的是不是，但是哦，
Your lids are getting heavy. Oh dear. Poor things. Bagley, do you think anyone can do a facial
拍摄实体
reconstruction?
好中
Can't recognize anyone here.
Take a
That's it.
picture and I can run key details
That's a
past
more
various
saucy.
databases. Negative.
How many human beings has Clan Kelly done this to? We need to end this operation. And Mary Kelly. Now.
高中魔术社社长，你们高中魔术社社长长这样子，
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
先催眠你啊！你们就会互打。
He knew the risks. I did too, but never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelly and see if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelly be in Zero Day?
他在干嘛？
Well done, you got the files. The inspector
等
will
下
be
催眠
impressed.
结束，他应
Now
该就
get out
昏
of
倒
here，before someone decides to turn you into mincemeat. Chop chop.
还可以把你遮
No
起来。
kidding.
隐形。把你变不见。
DedSec? Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now. Or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
I never thought we would work with police either. But I think this is the best way to stop Mary Kelly, so I can live with it.
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources, and we might just take her down. Mary Kelly's no petty criminal.
Bagley, gather the squad. We need to have a look at these files and figure out our plan of attack.
I'll sync with Inspector Lau and prepare a briefing.
血腥玛丽凯莉，哎，旁边那个 ，the fuck？
I found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
你发现什么？射击教练，专职新成员。钱这里。哎呀，不好意思。绕这么大一圈。哎呦！可是他看起来没多厉害呢。算了，可以不要理他吗？我要去接任务了。ROG 外观好像有改版，我不知道，毕竟我没买过 ROG。应该吧，应该没买过。显卡应该没有。
Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family.
为什么要换微信？
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Starkovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you.
你看起来
They
像
feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's
可能像
horrible.
boss，
It's nice that
就
you
想
have
换一
a
排啊。
Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy.
你也可以换什么 EVGA 啊？
Oh, give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see,
是
she'll
吗？
never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking. The Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down.
就有时候我们自己用都没遇到什么问题，但是常常也会看到别人说有问题。我觉得这就只是运气问题啊，有没有遇到问题就是运
Sabine
气
here,
问题。
Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no
是运气
backing.
了。
Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating
然
humans
后为
like
什么我
cattle.
就有40几
I
帧呢
had？ to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
That's very idealistic of you, but I'm afraid Scotland Yard is corrupt to its core. How do you know things will be different?
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office. An honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelly. Look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
表示显卡要砸烂，不要砸烂啊！它的使用率上不去了，不知道为什么。调查砂岩宅地，CPU 也没用满啊。两个都用不满。为什么突然只剩？ 帧数越来越低哎、在干嘛？进不去。
Security here is state of the art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
Run them out!
我上不去。他叫我使用无人机。 但是我好像没有无人机，可以买。会直线飞向目标的小型无人机，要这干嘛？好高调，这也不是管制区域啊，这也观光景点啊 ，OK 的。就用。飞进来。
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the hell?
She's
What
using
the
these
hell?
people as house servants against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
好，距离太远。 哎，按错了。打开。科技点数在哪里？底下。
Attitude problem. Do you know that?
Please, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, you wanker?
哎，
Stupid git.
哦，下面。到了。 吗？
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her.
完成网路绕接。
Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked
然后就
money.
那一句。
The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
哦，
We needed
Ah.
something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mind fucker.
Well, it's a spot of good luck she didn't put one of those chips in you. You'd either bend to her will or die.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
解锁。这边应该都通了。我要上去。哎，又回来了。哦。哎，我捡不了。无人机不能捡了。 讨厌。
To yourself after everything I've done for you.
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you.
2.5
screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dough. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I've got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to the venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, Mum. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
Is that initiative I'm smelling, Peter? Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted. Fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
That's what that microchip is for. If they step out of line, she sells them for parts. It's like a sword of Damocles, ready to strike at any time you don't comply.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
我要来拿科技点数，这边有。我把它锁起来。哦，应该没东西了。离开区域，走喽。什么塞车？哈哈！凯利帮章节完成。盗使者。
Oh my, I am rather good at this DedSec business, aren't I?
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
You sure know how to sweet talk a gentleman.
Don't let the AI get into your head. He's proud of us, I promise. Well done.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters, solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they blame DedSec for the bombings?
Tell me what we've got, Bags.
Glad you asked. Today, the great AI detective has 2 leads for his dog's body politic. Obviously, Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
Good. I like options. I'll take as many as I can get. All at once.
I've marked both on your optic.
罗南努维克遭到绑
I
架。
don't mean to alarm you, but one of your cohorts has been violently kidnapped. Actually, maybe I do mean to alarm you.
Shit.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. They'll be fine, assuming they're not dead. In the meantime, I've identified someone with a grudge against DedSec who fits the profile of a likely kidnapper. Find him and you'll find your friend.
Of course. Easy peasy.
支线复仇任务。他的客户被这个人杀害，谁啊？他50升什么？劫持反恐无人机。 已发现前远景退休军官。那这是有时间限制的。去看看他怎样。 哎，那我这样突然切过来的。
Responding to the call. Over.
No sign of the target. Over. Terminating the search. Control. And ACW.
啊！哈哈哈！这被我撞烂。算了，现在没多厉害。 活雕像街头艺人，你要表演，你要在那边做到12点。最好是真的有人可以这样。还瞬间站起来。
Control.
帧数真的好低哦。换一下好了，让我重开一下。